Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Onion Rings. I want to bring you guys a video going over all of my loot so far in Fortnite, and this is with 51 days logged in, so almost 2 months worth of time playing this game and spending little to no money. Actually, the only money I've spent on this game was money that I earned for free, doing, like surveys online and stuff. I did spend money, but I earned the money for free. But I'm going to go over all my loot that I've got here and talk to you guys about it. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, please watch my legendary troll loot truck llama opening, because those are the best llamas that you can buy in this game. And I got some pretty good stuff out of it. Not as great as I wanted. I didn't get any mythic heroes, which was a huge bummer for me. No mythic survivors either. But I did get a ton of weapons. Some of them were really good, some of them were ass. But the ones that were really good, I'm going to show you guys. And yeah, it's going to probably be a long video, so strap in. So here's my ceiling electric field. I love these things because they're really good. They target enemies in a very wide range. Those are the rolls on them. Pretty good rolls. Got some crit chance, some crit damage, some trap damage, and a little extra durability to make them last longer. This is my founder's drum roll for owning the limited edition version of the game. It's set rolls, so what you see is what you get, even if you're a new founder, which you can't be now because all the packs are gone now. That's a long story to that. You can look on the internet if you want to find out. It's all over Reddit. People are complaining about it. But it comes with stability, reload, water damage, flat bonus damage, and mag size. It's basically the primary gun I use right now because I don't really have any other good assault rifles. I did get 2 assault rifles that you may be looking at right now from my troll truck, but both of them are meh. Here's my dynamos. Again, pretty decent rolls. These ones could have rolled with some extra damage to them. They don't hit that hard because the only damage rolls they have is the crit and the 20% trap. The rest of it's reload and durability, which, don't get me wrong, reload and durability are good for traps. Make them have more uses and reload quicker. But, some extra damage would have been bad. These are my retractable floor spikes. Lots of crit, extra damage, quicker reload. This is my flame grill floor trap. Came with 2 crit chance perks, 2 crit damage perks, and a flat 20% trap damage. Amazing rolls. No reload, and they take a massive 12 seconds to reload. But when they do reload, they do a ton of damage. Really good trap. And those are, I believe they're still on the store. So if you guys are new to the game and you haven't picked them up yet, I think they're still here. Or did they get taken off with the update? No, they got taken off with the update. But they were available for a week. And you could pick them up, and I picked them up. Pretty damn good traps. The only reason I haven't got rid of my purple floor in trade for these is because in some instances fire isn't good, like especially if you have a lot of water enemies. But these also take quartz crystals to craft, and quartz crystals are a little bit more rare. These just take rough ore, nuts, and parts. Gas traps, nothing fancy, they're only blue. Same with the darts, just blue, nothing fancy. This rocket launcher I've had like 3 or 4 of these since the Spring and On event began. I've had multiple legendary ones and multiple purple, but I never got one rolled actually pretty good until this one came across. This one has 4 legendary rolls on it. Absolutely amazing rocket launcher. Extra durability is great when it comes to rocket launchers because the way they work in Save the World is they don't actually have rockets like they do in the Battle Royale. They only have durability. You craft it, and you can shoot it until the durability wears out, and then it breaks. Unlimited rockets until it breaks. So extra durability means more shooting. A lot of crit, so it hits hard, and extra reload to reload it quickly, because it does reload pretty slow being a rocket launcher. So really good rolls. I wouldn't say it's God rolled, but really, really good rolls. I'm very happy that I have it. This is my Dragonfire. I don't use this piece of shit, and I'm mad that I bought it. It was on the store. It was another Spring and On weapon. I'm hoping and praying that they change this thing, because right now it is just terrible. It is just a really, really bad gun. I hate it. I leveled it up, and I regret it because I believe Unless they changed it, you can't get rid of it. Nope, you still can't get rid of it. They haven't changed it. You cannot recycle it. That's what I don't understand. One thing about this game is there are some weapons that come from the events that you can get rid of, and then there's others that you can't get rid of, and it's super annoying because I cannot get rid of this dragon fire, and I put a lot of XP into it, and I want to get that XP back, but I can't, so I'm stuck with it. So now I just have to hope and pray that Epic comes to their senses and realizes that this gun fucking sucks ass, and they fix it. Like, the rolls on it are good. It rolls with crit chance, crit damage, flat damage, crit damage to afflicted targets, which is amazing because the final perk afflicts targets. So you shoot them once, they get afflicted, then the next shot's going to hit them really hard. But the range is terrible, and the cone that shoots them, like the cone of the gun is terrible too. So you can only shoot like 1 to 2 husks at a time, unlike the shockwave where you can clear out like a whole wave. So it's a really bad shotgun right now. These are my wall lights, nothing super amazing, just some wall lights. I use them in combination with my flame traps and my gas traps to stun the enemies and get them in there longer, because enemies walk through gas and I want them to be able to soak up that gas, so I stun them with wall lights. This is one of the guns I got in my troll truck llama. Amazing fucking sniper, almost god rolled. If that first perk had been something better, it would have been god rolled. But it's got a flat 35% damage on it and 46.7% headshot damage. Absolutely phenomenal rolls on that sniper. It doesn't have any elements on it, which is a little depressing, but it's going to do massive damage, and I can't wait to try it out. I don't have it leveled up all the way, as you can see. It's not at Malachite level yet. I'm going to get it there eventually. It's going to be so nice. This is another gun I got from my Troll Truck Llama. Headshot damage, fire rate, reload, and fire buff. The only problem is it's a purple. I got 3 total scars. 2 orange and the purple. As you can see by the video. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, go watch the video. You'll saw all the choices I made. I got 3 scars. One of the legendaries sucked ass. The other one I kept. It still isn't very good. And then I have this purple one that's pretty good, but it's not great. Like, the fire rate and reload could have fucked off out of there, and I could have, you know, I would have preferred like a flat damage buff or maybe a crit buff. But it's not the worst scar ever. And one thing that I've noticed in this game that seems weird to me, and I don't know if this is just me or not, but I feel like my purple guns always roll better than my legendaries. I don't know why. I feel that way. Like, every time I get a purple light machine gun, it's always better than my legendary one. Or, for this case, my scars. I mean, look at that. We've got headshot fire rate and fire damage. This one rolled with fire rate damage and getting 5 headshots in a row increases range weapon damage. But it rolled with 2 fucking durability perks. Like, come on. Durability's not terrible. It'll mean the gun will last longer. Yeah, that's okay. That's pretty good, I guess. But that's not that big of a deal because guns already last a pretty long time. And as long as you're farming for resources, you never really run out. So that's a huge bummer. The other one was even worse. You guys can see it in the video. I showed you the rolls on all the guns in the video. I also had a razor blade that had really bad rolls. And that really depressed me because I really have been needing some good assault rifles. Because all I have right now is the drum roll. And it's a good weapon except against nature enemies. And I fight nature a lot in Canny Valley. Great against fire. Does standard damage to water. And standard damage to regular husks, but against nature it's reduced. So I now have the fire scar that I can use against nature enemies, which is good. So I can pair the fire one with the drum roll, use the drum roll as my primary gun, and then whip out the fire scar when I need to take care of nature enemies. So I'm probably not going to level the scar up. I wanted to give it a try because with the 5 headshots in a row buff, that is a flat 30% weapon damage buff for 10 seconds, and I'm pretty sure it stacks with itself, so as long as I keep getting headshots. That's like a permanent 30% damage buff, plus the 15% on level 10 means that I'll have a flat 45% damage. But the extra fire rate is not really needed because I play the Urban Assault Headhunter anyway, and she already gets a fire rate buff. And then the longer durability, it really turns me off. I mean, I wanted it to roll good. I got 2 of them. They both rolled bad. It really made me sad. I was so upset. But, you know, that's how the game is. It's RNG. Everything's randomly generated. And you got to deal with what you get. So I'll probably keep the purple one, and I'm going to probably end up getting rid of the orange one. As much as I didn't want to get rid of it, I'm going to have to because it's just not good. Moving on, here's my Founders Revolt pistol. This also has static rolls on it. What you see is what you get. If you bought a Founders pack and you got Founders Llamas and you open one, you get this pistol, that's what you're going to get. This came out of the Troll Truck Llama as well. It's a pretty damn good shotgun. Semi-automatic. Should be pretty good, especially since the Raider is on sale in the store, and the Raider's based all about using shotguns. I wanted a fully automatic one, or even a pump action one, but the semi should do fine. Fire damage is always good. Extra reload is great because it reloads shell by shell, so definitely going to be good. Headshots never hurt, and crit chance, pretty much God rolled. My campfire, haven't leveled it up yet. Don't really use it. I just bought it because I wanted to have it, because basically, how I do this right now is there's a new trap on the store every week, and I want to have a legendary version of every trap, so I buy it. Even if I'm not using it, and I don't level it up, I still hold on to it. So that's the case for my floor launchers, my wall launchers, and my trap, or my cozy campfire. I haven't leveled them up yet, because I can't spare the schematic XP, but I kept them. I got this okay semi-automatic. Well, actually, it's fully automatic, but it's not like super fast. You just hold down the trigger and it keeps firing. It's an okay sniper. It's got 30% flat damage on it, plus an extra 10% from it being fire, and it causes affliction, which is decent. The way the elements work in this game is some guns give you an element, like this fire scar, and some give you an element and they cause affliction, like this one. And basically the only difference is the ones that cause affliction will do a little bit of damage over time to your target. And really the only thing that's good for is if you almost kill the enemy, damage over time should finish it off. Or the best use for it is when you afflict the target, as you could see by guns like this, some guns do more damage to afflicted targets. So that's one bonus to that. But this thing rolled okay. 40% flat damage, fire buff. It'll be good against nature enemies. The mag size is okay. Stability, not so much. Not a god rolled sniper, but not bad, and that's why I held on to it. Floor launchers, nothing special about them. The Heartbreaker crossbow, I bought it from the event store because once the event's over, it's going to be gone. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I figured I'd add it to the collection. Static rolls on that as well. Got this hammer from the Troll Truck Llama. Actually pretty good rolls. That is a flat 45% extra damage, and heavy attack efficiency, I believe, makes it to where your heavy attacks cost less. So if I'm ever playing a constructor, they get bonuses to hardware buffs, which is that's the category for this weapon. So I got a pretty good hammer for that now. I probably won't level it up for a while, probably won't even use it that much, but I do have a decent hammer now. Already went over the scar. A pretty good Stormblade that I'm pretty happy about, because I did have a purple one of these and it wasn't that good. This one's pretty good. It has a flat 35% damage buff to it, 90% crit with a 67.5 crit, so that's like 157.5 if I'm doing the math right. And then some durability, doesn't hurt, not great. The only bad thing about this sword, there's no crit chance on it. And I think the flat rate crit chance, what's the flat? 15%, which is higher than most guns are 5%. So 15% is not bad. That's decent, and it swings pretty quick. So if it crits, it's going to crit hard from all that crit damage. As a soldier, it's not going to be that great. However, what I can think of it being useful for is the assassin ninja. The assassin ninjas are all about using swords. They stack sword damage, but they also, if you have them purple, they also stack critical hit chance. Assassination, which is this perk, stacks up to 5 times. So each stack of assassination now grants 3% crit bonus. So stacks 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. That's an extra 15% to your... Sorry, I was trying to make sure I did the math in my head right. Yeah, 3 times 5 is 15. So it's an extra 15% to critical hit chance with the sword. So the sword comes with 13 or 15%, and this will give me an extra 15%. So that'll be a 30% chance to critically hit. So it'll crit more and it'll crit hard. So if I'm using an assassin ninja, great sword. It's still good rolls regardless, even if you're not using an assassin. It's still pretty well rolled. I mean, a 15% chance to crit is pretty low, but if it does crit, it's going to crit hard. Wall launchers, nothing special. Purple Founder's Drumroll and blue ones are literally garbage. I'm not even going to use them because I've got the legendary one. There's literally no point to having multiple drumrolls. I don't know why Epic did it this way, where basically when you buy the Founders Pack, you get the blue one, and if you do a quest, then you get the purple one. If you do another quest, then you get the gold one. But it was super easy quests, something like craft a rare gun, craft an epic gun. Ta-da, you get it. It was that easy. So I don't know why they give you these. Honestly, Epic, please. Just give us the legendary one. Who cares? Doing those quests is retarded. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to do that. It's stupid. Now I've got 2 spaces wasted in my inventory, which isn't really a big deal because I've got plenty, as you can see here. But seriously, why? I mean, I can't even scrap them. They're just stuck there. It's not a big deal, but it's just kind of annoying. And I have a hand cannon here. Pretty good rolls on it. Headshot, crit chance, and fire damage, and it afflicts. Good pistol. Probably not going to level it up for a while, again, just because I can't really spare the schematic XP, but I will use it eventually, and it is a good roll. And that's all my schematics. Here are my heroes. This is my Urban Assault Headhunter. I use her the most. I have her at tier 4. I'll go over her very quickly because the video is already 18 minutes long, so I'm going to try to speed this up. She's all about shooting really fast and stacking a debuff. So she's got the debilitating shots debuff. Almost every soldier has it. I think all of them do have it, but hers goes up even more. Hers stacks up to 5 times. So 5 times 5 is 25. So they take an extra 25% damage for 15 seconds when you shoot them 5 times. But hers is also buffed up to 9%, so 45% extra damage. Her grenades leave an energy field doing extra damage every 1 second for 10 seconds, kind of like the Master Grenadiers. She's really good at keeping choke points cleared because of that. But her biggest perks is Make It Rain. When she headshots an enemy, and she doesn't even have to kill them, all she has to do is hit them in the head, she gets a rate of fire buff of 75%. It's 50 for 5 seconds, but then they added this in here, making it 75%. It's amazing because it stacks. As long as you're hitting people in the head, you get an insane rate of fire buff. It's amazing. I love this soldier. And she gets a recoil and reload speed buff in there as well. The reload speed buff is necessary because with that rate of fire buff, she chews through ammo, and you need to be reloading really quickly. And then, of course, she's got Going Commando, Shockwave, and the grenade. Pretty basic overall soldier, but she's just amazing. I love her. Pathfinder Jess. I'm not going to go over all my heroes' perks. I wanted to mainly go over the Urban Assault Headhunter because she's my main soldier. Pathfinder Jess is all about resource gathering. Shamrock Reclaimer is all about using powerful teddies. He's got the teddy perk, but he also has teddy buffs. Increased duration. Every 60 kills, he gets a free teddy. Teddy now does fires eye beams to do energy damage. Teddy His damage is now increased by 25% and his duration is increased by 5 seconds. Also, there's Shock Tower perks in here, but Shock Tower's trash, so I don't use it. Basically, if you're going to use a Reclaimer, you're just going to spam teddies everywhere. He's fun to use, but he's not that effective. I got him for free during the event as well. Base Kyle is the 3rd best constructor for building alone. Mega Base is the best, then Power Base is the 2nd best. I just have regular old base. He's okay. Don't use him that often. I really only use him when I'm building either my base or a friend's base. Dragon is the best ninja for clearing out big waves of enemies. Wukong was on sale. I think he still is. I literally only use him for his support bonus. Assault rifle damage. I pair him with my soldier to get an extra assault rifle damage. Hotfixer Hazard, I only use him for his support squad bonus of reduced building costs. When I pair him with a normal builder, I get a 20% discount. Another Jess, I use her for her support bonus. I pair her with my primary Jess to get a 96% pickaxe damage buff while I'm resourcing. Shuriken Master Sarah, I use her for her support bonus only. I don't even have her maxed out yet. I gotta get more raindrops so I can max her out. But when she's maxed out, she'll have a 20% buff to all abilities. I pair her with Dragon to make his Dragon Slash do more damage. But you can also pair her with anybody. You can pair her with the Shamrock or Reclaimer to make his teddies do more damage. You can pair her with the Master Grenadier to make the grenades do more damage. You can pair her with anything, really. Sub-Commando Jonesy I got from the Twitch Prime pack, and I use his tactical bonus to increase the duration of Teddy by 5 seconds when I'm running the Reclaimer. Makes my Teddies last like 30 seconds. Miss Bunny Penny just came out as part of the update, and I use her for her tactical bonus when I'm running my Urban Assault Headhunter. It makes her frag grenades afflict targets, dealing 8% extra energy damage every half a second for 3 seconds, so 6 ticks of extra damage. Ranger Deadeye, I leveled up. I never use him. I might later, but I don't right now. He's all about using pistols. Controller Harper, I haven't used her yet either, but I'm going to eventually. She's all about using the decoy and building. She can put a decoy down that pulls in enemies and grabs their attention, and you can basically choke up a bunch of enemies, and then if you have a dragon on your team or somebody with really powerful grenades or rocket launchers, just chuck them at the decoy and blow up all the enemies. Support Specialist Hawk, I keep him for the reload bonus. I don't have him leveled up yet because I don't really use him much. Because really, the only thing he's good for is when you're playing a soldier, so you can reload quicker. However, when I'm playing a soldier, I'm usually running Wukong for the extra assault rifle damage. But I kept him anyway. Trailblaster Buzz has extra pistol perks, so if I'm running the Ranger, I can run her to increase my pistol critical hit damage. And her tactical, I can run her when I'm running the Controller Harper with the decoy. This will make the decoy do damage to the enemies. Power-based Nox can be paired in the tactical bonus slot when you're playing base to make any structures attached to the base regenerate their max health every few seconds. Love Ranger Jonesy, the only reason I kept him was because I can't get rid of him. He was an event hero that you earned, and I can't get rid of him. I'm stuck with him. I leveled him up to tier 3 because when I first got him, I thought he was amazing. Then I didn't realize he was not that great, and then I got the Urban Assault Headhunter, and I use her all the time now, so I don't even use him. But I can't get rid of him, so I'm stuck with him. Special Forces Ramirez, I leveled up because I wanted to try her out. I got her from the limited edition pack. She's not a bad soldier, but I don't use her because her Urban Assault is better. So I just held on to her because I can't get rid of her either. Can't get rid of him. Part of the Twitch Prime pack, can't get rid of him. Can't get rid of her. Same thing as the lady. Can't get rid of her. Can get rid of her. She's just a gross tank. And I can't get rid of him. So, stuck with them. So that's pretty much all my heroes. Yeah, that's actually pretty much it for everything. I mean, here's all my survivors. I'm not going to go over every single one of them. As far as lead survivors go, I have 2 mythic ones and a legendary. All my other leads are purple, except for this fucker. He's a blue, and I can't get rid of him. I have yet to been able to get a purple or better Gadgeteer leader, so I'm stuck with him right now. Everybody else, I've got quite a few legendaries in there, as you can see. Most of them are purple though. I'll show you the squads really quick. You can see here, most of them are purple, but I do have quite a few legendaries. And that has bumped me up to power 53. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't do defenders. I kept her because she was part of the event. Couldn't get rid of her. And collection book, I'm not going to go through everything. I did that last night on stream if you guys want to see it. I mean, I've added a little bit more since then. If you guys want a separate video of my entire collection book, I will do that. Just tell me in the comment section below that you want it. But I'm not going to sit here and click through all this because it's going to take like an extra 5 minutes. But my collection book is level 65. When you get to level 100, you get another Raider. The Raider is the guy I was telling you guys about him. The one with the shotgun perks that I'm going after. If you pair 2 Raiders together, one of them has the support squad bonus of increased critical hit chance on your shotguns. It goes up 20%. So if you have 2 Raiders, you can pair them together. One is the primary and one is the support to gain extra critical hit chance. And then the primary one gains extra shotgun damage and extra shotgun critical hit damage. So you'll do extra shotgun damage, you'll crit more, and you'll crit harder. So that's why I want to get my collection book to level 100 so I can pair the 2 Raiders together to do amazing shotgun damage. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try to buy him because he's the only one that I have access to right now, because it's going to take me a while to get my collection book to level 100. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I know this was a long video. I apologize, but I told you guys I was going to do one of these videos showing you off all of my stuff that I've earned so far with my 51 days playing this game. I'm really addicted to this game. I really like it. I really thought I was going to get bored a lot quicker, but I'm really enjoying it, and there's so many free V-Bucks to be had. Like, I think it's amazing, because I thought when I played this game it was going to be really pay to win and I was going to have to buy a lot of V-Bucks, but honestly, there's a lot of them that you can get for free, and most of them come from daily logins. Like, I mean, look at this. Day 56. Day 49, I got 150. Day 56, I get 300. And I've had this happen multiple times. I got a 150 before. I got a 300. I got another 150 just 2 days ago. Got another 300 coming up. I've heard people tell me there's 800s in here somewhere. You get these legendary hero transform keys every once in a while that you can use to get a legendary hero, which can even turn into a mythic. So that's pretty good. I get llamas from my founders dailies. I get a free llama every day. There's a chance to upgrade to gold and give me something good. Every 7 days I get a founders one. There's just so much for me to do. I'm definitely still very addicted to playing this game, and I'm really happy for it. Well, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm starting to get really tired. I'm not even Englishing now. I'm really happy for it. I'm really happy for the game. What does that even mean, Mike? Like, English, please. I'm really enjoying the game is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, that's a long enough video, 30 fucking minutes. So if any of you even made it this far, thank you for listening to me ramble on for 30 fucking minutes. You're the best. Love you guys. See you on the next video. Peace.